Habari zenu wa Kenya wenzangu. Hello my fellow Kenyans. I am Gakonga, the coach and the pioneer of Vision Total Football Kenya. I hope you guys are enjoying the World Cup, because I am enjoying it. Because at the moment, the farthest we can go as a country is just to watch other countries playing in the World Cup tournament. But things will change. One day, we will stop dreaming about being in the World Cup tournament, and we are going to be there, playing there as well. Siku moja tutafika. Wakenya wenzangu, things must change so that we can stop daydreaming, and one day we can get there so that we can be part of the World Cup. Wakenya wenzangu, you know, vision without action is a daydream. And action without vision is a nightmare. We have already been treated to both daydream and nightmare by our football federation and by the two presidents, Nick Mwendwa and Sam Nyamweya. We have been already treated to both daydream and nightmare. Wakenya wenzangu, I try to listen and give FKF benefit of the doubt to see if they can do something for our football in Kenya. But I want to tell you today, for the last 5 years, I have had nothing that is going to benefit Kenyan football coming from FKF since the time of Sam Nyamweya and now the time of Nick Mwendwa. Wakenya wenzangu, we must tell Nick Mwendwa and Nyamweya what they have been doing is daydreaming and having nightmares, and then they come and share this kind of daydreams and nightmares with us. That is why Kenyans keep having hope and nothing ever changes. I want to mention something I heard from Sam Nyamweya. A few days ago, he was on TV talking about football in Kenya, and he actually said that FKF need a total overhaul so that it can change. Now, it is only 2 years since he left there, and he has been there for 8 years. And now he comes out to say that FKF need total overhaul. Jameni, is this a joke? Or we are about to witness another return of Sam Nyamweya in the next FKF election? Now, Nick Mwendwa, 2 years have already passed. Nothing much is going on. All we keep hearing is scapegoats and running from answering questions. Wakenya wenzangu, I remember Nick Mwendwa said, if Kenya does not hold CHAN, he is going to resign. That is just one thing. I also remember Nick Mwendwa saying that he's going to build a 5-star hotel for Harambee Stars, because somebody like Wanyama need to stay in a good hotel. That was a daydream. I did hear also Nick Mwendwa say that he's going to buy a bus for our national team so that they can have a bus to travel by. This is another daydream. Now, I did also hear Nick Mwendwa saying that they are going to buy equipment to feed him Kenya Premier League games so that they can sell those games to television company. I can tell you guys, this is another daydream. Wakenya wenzangu, how long we are going to wait to see something that's going to benefit our football in Kenya? The stuff that people talk, people who are meant to show leadership in our football, the things that they come about and talk to Kenyan people, actually, these things shock me. I was actually talking to a girl here in England, telling to her about the situation of our football in Kenya, because I share the situation of our football in Kenya with a lot of people. And she was shocked. She was shocked to hear the state of our football. And she just said to me, you guys are jokers. You must do something to change your football. What you are telling me is ridiculous. It is something that is not possible. What I hear, or what I keep hearing from you. I told her, this is not a joke. This is true. This is what has been happening. And then she asked me, what are you what is your country doing so that football can change? Then I told her everything that FKF has been doing and where our national team has been and the kind of team our national team has been playing against. She just laughed and said, you guys are going to keep daydreaming for a very long time. And my dear brothers and sisters, she's not even a Kenyan, but she sympathized with our situation. We need to stop feeling sorry for ourselves. We need to take action. We need to do what is right. We need to move forward. Now, I had something else from FKF saying that they need to make sure in National Super League, there is about 5 players who are youth in every team. That is another daydream. There are so many daydreams that I hear from FKF. If I start talking about them here, we will go on for another year. But Wakenya wenzangu, all I want to demonstrate is to show you the truth that under the leadership of FKF, we are going nowhere. And I can predict during the next FKF elections, you could actually see the coming back of Sam Nyamoya. And then remember, Mwendwa, through the FKF constitution, they have now changed it that he can come back for another 4 years and another 4 years, a total of 8 years. That is possible, so that he will be in charge of Kenyan football for 12 years. Now add that to Nyamoya's 8 years. That's a total of 20 years. A total of 20 years shared between 2 presidents who the only thing they do is daydream and have nightmares, and then come out and share these daydreams and nightmares with us. Daydreams are not valid. The only people who dream in daytime are people who chew mirror. When they have chewed so much mirror, then what they do, they kind of extend their imagination. Yeah, they extend their imagination and think about things and come and share with these people. This is what we call daydreams. So I want to say it is so unfortunate that the 2 presidents that we have had they only daydream and feed us nightmares. Wakenya wenzangu, I'm telling them this. And anybody who see Nick Mwendwa and Sam Nyamoya, tell them there will never be another FKF election. This is my stand. This is the way forward. And this is the way that things are going to go. Wakenya wenzangu, tell them we don't want total overhaul. We want to see FKF go home, and we want to see FKF as a name buried somewhere in a quarry katika kaburi za sahau. I have always been saying, I have never changed this since day one. I said my vision, the first part of my vision is to send FKF home. And I said, I'll go to FIFA, I will go to CAF, I'll do whatever it takes. Right now, I'm in the middle of studying my UEFA C license so that I become UEFA C license coach, despite what else I have done in football. And I'm doing all this as part of our preparation so that we can sort our football issues. The vision is already ready, is lying on my table. But I'm still going on preparing myself. Wakenya wenzangu, aluta continues. The struggle goes on. I really believe in our Kenyan football, and we are going to straighten it. We are going to show those past presidents where they got things wrong, why they never had a vision, why they never wished well for our Kenyan football, why our football has continued to die. So now we don't want to be treated to theaters. We don't want to be treated to dreams, daydreams. We don't want to be treated to nightmares. The vision is here. We, together as Kenyans, we are going to sort our issue, our football issues. And like I keep saying, whoever is going to be the next president is not my concern, is not my issue. My issue is that we are going to straighten our football. Thereafter, a new president will be elected. My dear brothers and sisters, even you can be the president of the next governing body, football governing body in Kenya. It is not that hard to govern football. What is wrong is our football system, and that is why I want Wakenya wenzangu mniunge mkono. We straighten our system so that it gives opportunity to all of us. So many youths are languishing in Kenya trying to play football. So many youths contact me through my social media channel trying to find how I can help them. I just don't really understand what is the proper function of FKF. Wakenya wenzangu, I am so frustrated, but I will use my frustration positively, and this is why I'm doing everything that is possible so that we can change our football. Wakenya wenzangu, keep sharing this message with everyone that you know, so that together we cross the bridge. No one will be left behind. We must cross the bridge together. Yeah, together, all united with one voice, we are going to change our football. I know it is not going to be easy. I know there are cartels who are benefiting from the current football system and they don't want to see change. But those few should not discourage us. Those few should not stop us. Wakenya wenzangu, we must resist and fight. Even if we are threatened with our lives, we must fight hard. We must fight for Kenya, for our football. So many Kenyans, so many freedom fighters have come and gone. They faced a harder battle than what we are facing today from Kenyan football cartels and corrupt individuals. We must stand and fight. Wakenya wenzangu, this is the time and we must seize the moment. Like I have been saying, there is so much that need to be done in our football. We have no time to waste. We have no time to argue. We have no time to fight people who have no vision for our football. And this is why I'm saying I'll go to any court of law in this land. I'll go to FIFA. I'll go to CAF. I'll go anywhere and do whatever it takes so that I can see Wakenya wenzangu, all Kenyans, we are benefiting in our football. Wakenya wenzangu, I love Kenya. I'm so passionate about Kenya. There is no single day that goes by without me doing something that I feel will benefit Kenya. In this area of football, I am convinced tutaokoa mpira wetu. Wakenya wenzangu, I watched 2 secondary schools play football yesterday somewhere in Kenya. The style of football they are playing belonged to the 17th century, 300 years back. Even I thought it was a foot volleyball. Yeah, volleyball ya mguu. Because the ball is on the air all the time. And this goes to what also I have been saying. In Kenya, we have no philosophy. We have no football philosophy. If you come to England, you find they have football philosophy. Spain, they have their own football philosophy. Brazil, they have their own football philosophy. Even a young kid, mtoto mdogo, anajua the style of football in Brazil. This lack of philosophy contribute so much to our failure. Contribute to the failure of our Kenya Premier League. That is why you see every coach who comes to coach our national team, they struggle. Because tukichukua Mjerumani, hiyo ni timu tumekupatia, fanya utakavo. Tukichukua Belgium, hiyo ni timu chukua, fanya utakavo. If we get a coach from England, we just hand them the team, do whatever you want. This lack of philosophy keep taking us behind. But now, Kenyan football philosophy is a reality and is part of Vision Total Football Kenya. I have already dealt with that and it is on my table. Jameni, there is nothing I haven't sought. I want to see a proper Kenyan football philosophy being applied from all the way vijijini to the top. Kenya Premier League and the national team. Watoto wadogo, 5 years, 6 years of age, they are going to have a proper start with our Kenyan football philosophy. Wakenya wenzangu, I have already spoken to Joe Kadenge. He has blessed our Kenyan philosophy. I have already spoken to many other people in our Kenyan football and they have blessed our philosophy. They have blessed our vision. Kadenge mwenyewe amebless Vision Total Football Kenya. Amesema it is the best thing he has ever seen for Kenya. Wakenya wenzangu, we are going places. Like I keep saying, we are going to raise the flag up and sail the seas, sail the world na mpira wetu wa Kenya. Wakenya wenzangu, the time for jokes is gone. We must fight and do everything that we can to save our football in Kenya. It is going to happen. So Wakenya wenzangu, continue supporting me, continue sharing this message for our vision. Vision Total Football Kenya is vision for all of us Kenyans. We will benefit. Our football is going to become the best. Our sports economy is going to be very, very big. This is for sure. We need many clubs. I have already said, I have identified a gap of 280 football clubs in Kenya that are missing. That is not even the youth clubs. I'm talking about the clubs between professional leagues and semi-professional leagues. 280 clubs in Kenya. Imagine that economy. Imagine that job creation. Wakenya wenzangu, there is so much that you're going to discover about Vision Total Football Kenya. When I said I have spent 5 years developing it, I know in Africa, we are going to be the best country with the best vision for football. But I require your support, Wakenya wenzangu. Wakenya wenzangu, somebody contacted me from UK who deals with the sport high up in the government because they thought maybe my vision could help the UK government. But Wakenya wenzangu, I said this is a vision for Kenya. I don't really want to share my vision with the UK at the moment. My vision is for Kenya. But Wakenya wenzangu, in Europe, when they hear a good idea, they go for it. You don't have to fight like the way I have to fight in Kenya to get the government to embrace my vision. The government, as soon as they hear there's someone somewhere with a vision, even if unaishi kwa hema, they will come and find you because they are eager to develop whatever area you are trying to promote, whether it's football, whether it's economy, wherever the channels are there in Europe. As soon as you say you have a vision, someone from the government, to reach the government is so easy. Wakenya wenzangu, I also would like to see the government of Kenya trying to reach people with visions, trying to listen to small people like me and you, small people who do not have big names behind them. I try to think my vision is a 40-point vision that is going to help Kenya. And how I have to struggle to get it through to the people in the ministries and in the government to embrace it. Wakenya wenzangu, you know that the Mutahi Ngunyi vision that was 5 points that NYS bought like that. This vision I have is 40 points. And I want to give it free for Kenya because I want to see our football get better. Wakenya wenzangu, I know very well I'm a small name. I have no big name behind me, but the vision that I have is a multi-billion vision for our country. So the best way is Wakenya wenzangu, muni support. This is why I use my social media, because I want Kenyans who have no big names behind like me to understand the vision, because the vision does not require big names. Even small people without big names behind them, like me and you, we are thinkers. We are people who perhaps will revolutionize Kenya in different industries. But I urge the government of Kenya to not give us people with small names, very hardship, difficulties to get things up, difficulties to get listened. Those who are in government in Kenya, please listen to people. People who do not have big names behind them. They have a lot of idea. Kenyans are very creative people. Kenyans are very smart. But to get listened by people in government and local government is very, very difficult. This is something we must change in Kenya if we want to get to places. But my issue for now is football. Wakenya wenzangu, support me so that we can sort our football. I'm going to leave you in peace so you can have a great afternoon. Wakenya wenzangu, I leave you in peace. I'm gone. I am Gakonga, the coach and the pioneer of Vision Total Football Kenya. Wakenya wenzangu, I'm gone now.